Man, I love the way that Streamlabs breaks every single time that I try to use it. The best part is trying to figure out why it broke and how I need to fix it before I'm able to actually do whatever I need to while live streaming. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, everybody. As you can tell, I am so sick of Streamlabs. Just breaking constantly. Constantly breaking. We got the alien doctor lurking in chat. Jason is here. Welcome in, Jason. Welcome in, Epic. Welcome in, GG. GG is here. I suppose that means we can get the party started. We got Sign Vector as well with his newly rebranded channel, Mind Devs, formerly Bedrock Add-ons. Wednesday. Nope, it's not quite Wednesday yet. I got a little bit of time to myself, so I can do a quick live stream. Got a project that needs some finishing. I have not been on the server at all lately. Like, not even a little bit. I've been so busy, and the time that I have not been busy, I have been running into my chest hurting, which has been kind of a thorn in the side, if you will. So, been dealing with that, and starting to feel a little bit better. So hopefully I can get back into the normal schedule, but there really is no normalcy as far as my schedule goes as of lately with everything going on. Anyways, enough jibber jabber with me. Let's jump onto the server and see what kind of craziness awaits. Welcome in, hot dog. Oil. Yes, oil. I don't know what you mean by oil, but oil. Yes. So, I've been doing a little bit of redstone off of stream, as you guys can see here, and more or less got this system done. This is going to be part of a time lapse, which also does mean that I'm going to need to bring in my second account as well. Well, I suppose it'll eventually load up. Let's go ahead and toggle that we are recording. Well, actually, we are live streaming, not recording. Come on, BlueStacks, you can do it. So where we are sitting here is going to be our piglin bartering farm. Hey, you up there. You know, I should probably save him somehow. Do I have... Hold on. Buying stuff on the other screen. Oh, funny BlueStacks. BlueStacks, whenever you initially log on, it's like it goes by your controls, even though your controls are on the other screen. So it's like both programs are being controlled simultaneously. So I'm like, as I'm moving and playing on Minecraft, it's like going into Microsoft Store trying to buy stuff. Yeah, Zion, I need to update a bunch of stuff. I've been super behind on updating. Alright, now we need to find a good angle for this. And, the thing is I've been pretty much free building all of this, so it's not like it's a tutorial or anything. I probably should have gone by my tutorial, but I mean, these things are easy enough to build anyways. So we got this setup, and I suppose we can alt out of that. Let me open up OBS. And then this one we can start recording. Good. All right, yeah, so this, not really doing anything from a tutorial standpoint. It's pretty straightforward. Whatever goes through the portal, it can either be pulled in slowly by coming through the portal here, and then it's going to be dispensed all the way at the top there, which will eventually be dispensed into piglins. Or it can come through bulk here, and then once this down here is all the way filled up, you're going to have an item overflow that just sits here in the portal. And whenever that happens, then we'll be able to hit a button, which will basically launch all that. And the portal will obviously be not broken. So you'll hit this, it's going to break that, and basically launch everything up against this ender chest to align. And then once it's aligned, this is going to push out and push everything across these hoppers to be pulled into here and ultimately sent up the item elevator. Downstairs here, it's pretty much really straightforward. We could jump down here into spectator mode. And everything's basically going into this dropper tower. And then we got a couple hopper mine carts down here to help pull stuff out of the portal whenever it comes through. So I think at this point, we're probably going to want some type of gold storage at the top. If I had to guess. Yes, the gold comes through this portal. It's just like I had it set up on season 1, to where it basically comes out of the gold farm into the portal. And then once it comes into the portal, then it's going to make its way into the piglin bartering farm. That way you don't have to transfer everything. Makes it nice and easy. So I guess let me grab some chests. And some rockets. And do I have hoppers before I go up there? I do. Let's grab those too. And we can't fly with a shovel, although that would be pretty cool. I'm thinking on this one, instead of having it shoot out sideways, we'll just have it, and I just replaced that hopper, you dummy. Have it shoot out straight up like this. And then potentially leave this in case I need to branch off of that for whatever reason. Yeah, the only thing that is tricky is dealing with the nether portal. Now, I'm going to be releasing a video on how to link nether portals if I ever get the time to do it. But linking nether portals is substantially different in this version as it was before the big height change that we got in, what was it, 1.19? It's substantially different. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial showing how to get that done. And that way you can accurately get your portal where it needs to be. Now this makes me wonder if I should go up even higher. I don't know how much gold storage I want. And the thing was, I was going to have everything converted into blocks, and then once it gets here, it's going to be unconverted from blocks into ingots. I think I might just send the ingots through and just delete 2 steps. I think that might be the easier way of doing it. Let's let's make this gold storage system higher. It seems like that would be a good idea. Gonna get it? Got it. Okay. And in one of these boxes, I should have those dispensers. Yes, those are dispensers. Rats. In one of these boxes, I should have materials to make some more. Man, out of everything that I have, I don't have any cobblestone. Okay. Another thing is I do need to make a way out of here. And I can't remember if this goes up through here. This might be dangerous. Let's move this. Can't remember where this goes, guys. So, might be dangerous. We'll see. I think it goes through. Okay, there's the portal. Aha, convenient. You'd probably go the extra mile to compress the gold. Yeah, I was wondering that way it wouldn't be so much bulk going through the portals. Welcome in, Rob. Good to see you, buddy. I mean, I could always decompress them on the fly. Decompressing is not an issue. It's compressing that's the issue. Decompressing is easy. Easy, easy. Or is it? I don't know. One of the two is easy. Yeah, no, decompressing is easy because you just send one in and then you just, yeah, that way there's no danger of making like pressure plates or anything like that. So we're gonna need some cobble. And I reckon we can just go back down the gold chute here. Rob, I am working on the other side of the gold farm where the gold's going to be sent through this portal right here. And once it's sent through, it's going to be sent into here to be loaded into the piglin bartering farm. You know me, I like everything to be as automated as possible. Okay, so we only have 7 of those. Let's not do that. 14, we probably don't need that many. Let's get 7. Let's break those down. And then we can make our droppers. We have room for our droppers. Get rid of that gravel, I suppose. Messy but automated. This is a little messy, but this is messy because I had to like kind of work with the bedrock. But you know what? It works flawlessly, and it's going to be at the bottom, so I'm not too concerned about it. Not too fussed about it. So benefits if we did send them through. The problem is that we need, and it's so aggravating. Let's go into a test world real quick. Which farm? I don't think it was this one. Maybe it was this one. The problem is whenever we are compressing these into blocks, we have to have these only compressed into blocks, and they cannot be made into anything else, i.e. golden pressure plates or anything of that nature, which presents an issue. Now, typically these crafters, are we going to load today? Hello. There we go. I can't remember if this is the world or not. This is going to be a tutorial that I've been working on putting together on how to fix your broken iron farm, because I'm tired of replying to comments. I guess we can just go on the redstone copy. And this might be the one, although I think I have been flying all over this place. Was not that. We might just start scratch here, guys. We might just start scratch. Well, let's come down here to this little chunk aligned area. So the way that this is normally done is you'll have a crafter here, and then you'll have a block here. Let me grab a doohickey. And there's really multiple ways that you can do this. But the way that I typically do it, if you guys have seen the tutorial video. Do I need that? I don't know. Maybe. So the way that I like to do it is like this. But there's a multitude of ways that you can do it. And that basically, once you give a signal strength of 9, it's going to be able to power this. And we basically can get a block out, just like that. The problem with this is it's prone to breaking. And the reason being is whenever this gets filled all the way up with ingots, it will stop pulsing the redstone. Now, the crafter, one of the things that Mumbo Jumbo suggested, which I don't think that they're going to do, but once this gets all the way filled to the very top, then it should put out a signal strength of 15, and then everything under having a full stack in every one of these slots should be just like it is now. That would be ideal and allow us to detect whenever it's full. Just like that up there. Okay. Yeah, that mouse form puts out quite a bit of moss. But the problem is, whenever you start powering this, it's buggy. It will occasionally put out a pressure plate, or it will occasionally put out a nugget, which is not good. I wish that I could find, because I had a good example over here somewhere. Sign, you can use a barrel or a lectern to get the power of 9, but it's just a different way of achieving the same result. I like that design because it's a one wide tileable design, but it is a little bit larger. I did release all of those designs on tutorials quite a while ago. They do work really well, but they are prone to breaking if you unload the area, is the problem. Like most things on Bedrock. Where in the world? I don't know where I put it. If it's even in this world. I'm pretty sure it was in this world. It was a pretty complicated little system too, so I mean, I could rebuild it. Okay, here we go. I could rebuild it, but would rather not. Was this the one that I come up with? I think it was over here, yeah. So yeah, I've gone through quite a bit of versions on these. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's a little on the crazy side. So this one kind of fixes the issue, but then we run into the issue due to a bug that it wants to craft the golden pressure plate or the nuggets. As you can see, whenever we get past that, you'll see that it does have a possibility to craft one of those too if it's actually powered at that state. Now the thing is, right now it's being fed at hopper speed, so everything's fine, and this is not backed up at all. Do I still have? Yes, I do still have a data chest. Good. Clear self, and then let's control pick block that. That should be a data chest, right? Yes. Gold for everyone. All right, before we do this, I'll show you guys the issue that we face here. Let me just remove this, and I guess I can do this. Just nope, that's not gonna work. I wish I had a normal crafter set up. Let me yank this, and then some redstone dust. Okay, so the thing is, whenever this has gold in it, it will get to a signal strength of 9, and then it will be able to make its way all the way over here and power this. If we put a block in there, then it's going to show that this is all the way filled up. And since it's powering it now, it's not able to unpower it. That way it can actually cycle. So as you can see, now that it's all the way filled up, it's not going to be able to cycle, and this is what breaks it. So if we were to take that out, that way it can unpower it for a moment, then it can do what it needs to. But as soon as that is filled all the way up, just like that, it's going to break it. And that's the problem that we ran into. Welcome in, Dark Frost. Please do not spam chat. Yes, I am looking at the chat, but people that spam chat, I tend to ignore more than others. So this basically fixes the issue. Well, kind of fixes the issue, aside from that bug that I was talking about, because we essentially have the setup here to where it's reading the contents of this crafter, and then it's going to put out a power level once the power level is more than 9. This crafter is pulling a power level of 9 from this comparator, so this redstone dust is showing a power level of 9. And once this comparator has a power level of 9 going into it, then it's going to be equal and allow this to be powered and output a power level of 9. That's the way that works over there. It's the exact same thing. So once this gets all the way filled up, then we have the issue of it keeping it powered. So what I ended up doing here was having a hopper that has 2.5 stacks in it, and that's going to put out a signal strength of, I think, 3, and that's essentially going to allow this to detect whenever this hopper here backs up. So if this one backs up, then obviously the hopper is going to back up as well, and once that has enough inside of here, which is 2.5 stacks, it's going to power this piston, which will power this observer clock, pulsing this here to turn off. Except the problem is, whenever this turns off, because it's putting in a power level of 14, which is higher, so it's going to turn off this comparator, it's pulsing this, but theoretically it should only be able to pulse it whenever it's at a signal strength of 9, but because there's a bug, it doesn't, and that's why we get pressure plates and whatnot, which is very strange. Did I put that, Justin? No. So let me see if I can't demonstrate real quick. Put all those in. And then whenever this gets backed up, you'll see that's going to kick on and just start dumping those out. Now the problem is, whenever this is emptied, you'll see Nope, it didn't do that time. But sometimes we will get an actual gold nugget or a pressure plate. Just like so. We just got a pressure plate just then. Which is, yeah, 2 of them right there. Now the thing is, this is such a minuscule amount. I might just tie this into a filter and then have it just filter out the pressure plates and the nuggets and kick them into lava. I mean, it is reliable for the most part. It's just aggravating because it should not be able to power that at all. Roberto, what do you mean by composter lock? It's raining gold, yes. So I mean that will overcome the problem of it breaking and at least keep it from locking up, because I'm sure you guys by now, if you have used a crafter, you've probably ran into this issue, which is more or less well, I wouldn't really call this a bug. It's just the way that Bedrock is, unfortunately. So maybe we should see if there's a good way that I can screenshot this. Save this one. And we'll screenshot this side too. That way I don't have to come back into the testing world. And I mean, realistically, the way that this is going to be set up, the worst that's going to happen is if a nugget or a... Well... No, because it does have to go through a crafter again, doesn't it? Okay. Well, I was going to say the worst thing that could happen would be that it just goes through the piglin bartering farm, but since it's going to go through a crafter, it will break the crafter. You haven't even messed with it? Yeah, it's game-changing to say the least. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I really like it. I think it was a great addition to it. You can see that's blinking because this still has gold inside of it. But as soon as this runs out and this runs out, then it'll start to drain all of these out. And then that'll stop flashing. And I mean, it's pretty compact for what it is. It's like 4x4. Can't complain. I mean, you could, but it probably wouldn't do you any good. So I think we're going to build that on the overworld side. Rubbertoe says, I'm late. Just realized you were nuggets to bars and bars to blocks. Can't you compare the composter signal? Yeah, but the problem that I'm having isn't the compare, because all the comparison's done. It's that the comparator is firing whenever it's not supposed to, which is very strange. Let me make sure that my OBS is recording at 1 frame per second. That way it's not taking up a whole bunch of video. Yes, yes it is. I look like a slideshow. So that contraption that we were just looking at, that is actually going to be built on the other side of the world. And then once it comes through here, everything can be shot, sent through here. Then we can make a gold storage system. And inside of that gold storage system, I think we'll have... Yeah, we'll just have to figure that out whenever we're building it. But we're basically going to have item sorters that are going to be sending the blocks down. Well, actually, I mean, we could theoretically, if we have enough space up here, if we can fly out the hole, we could theoretically, if we had enough space, build that down here and then pre-sort them before sending them through the nether, which might not be the worst idea I've ever had. I mean, I've had some pretty bad ideas, but it might not be the worst. Let's see where our chunk borders lie. And you know what? I probably just did a big dummy move and left all of that inside of the nether, didn't I? That armor stand. Yes, I did. I can see it on my other monitor. Oh, we already have some here. Cool. So we just need this. Those need to be slabs, I think. And then we're going to need some sticks. Roberto says, I just wish Minecraft had a Terraria inventory management. I'm not familiar with that, but yeah, there's so many different inventory management systems that they could use that they don't, and I definitely think that it's a shortcoming inside of the game for sure. Even on like Imperium Galactic Survival, the way that they do the inventory is so much better. Like, if they were to just add a scroll bar or something to Minecraft, it would make such a huge difference. You know, instead of just sitting here trying to find something like a piece of wood, I'm just gonna go and chop down a tree. All I need is a stick or two. Oh, I had wood in my inventory. You moron. Okay. Everybody pretend like that did not happen. You know, can you get out of here, horse? You're really in my way. Okay, I think these are sticks and slabs, right? Sticks and slabs? Yes. Scored one for the old brain. Don't need that iron. And then we need some wool. I don't even know how many banners I've made and lost. I thought I was putting these inside of my ender chest. Apparently not. I think I have some wool up here. Wool or banner or something. I swear most of my streams is just you guys watching me try to find stuff. I know I have some wool because there was like a huge sheep massacre. There we go. Oh yeah, they still have not added the banner patterns back into the game because Bedrock. So we have to just make up our own. Get rid of that stick. Okay. Back on track for the next 2 seconds. Okay, so I think I positioned this to where I would be in this chunk border, which is great, because that means that we can dig into this little hillside here and have a bunch of room for activities. It's not necessary, no. It's just more or less going to take up less space on the storage side of things. If it was just a small gold farm, I probably wouldn't do it. But I think it'd probably be better to do it just to save the space, more or less. Do I have any light sources? No, of course I don't. Sticks. Get some sticks. Or I can turn those into sticks, but I need coal. And there's a torch there. Just one. Just a single one. Man, sticks are expensive. Throw that away, throw that away. Or not away, but inside of here. Need that. And I suppose I ought to go sleep real quick before I get creepered in the face. What do you mean there's monsters? Despawn them. It's a creeper that looks like me. Thanks to the alien doctor and GG. I believe GG made that skin, which looks absolutely phenomenal. It is amazing. And really, really scared the bejesus out of me. So the thing is, we're going to need hoppers pulling out of here, and we're probably going to need to dig down some. Realistically. Which, thanks to all of the beacons around here, is not that big of a deal. Maybe one more. Eee. Maybe not one more. At least that has garbage collection, so if it goes through and it does not get caught by the sorters, then it just burns in fire. I don't want to take it off. I love it. It's amazing. So we got all these guys that we need to convert, and realistically, these... What happened to my torch? That's not supposed to happen. Okay, so we want to keep the blockers. Get rid of that. And, I guess just throw all this stuff. And I bet you I just threw all that in the hole. Nope. Okay, good. Okay, so let's go up here and fix what's broken. Which one is it? This one. So that one, and then the 4 blockers. Welcome in, Dark Knight. Sign says Bedrock has that random update ticking order, so when it shuts off the crafting loop, tick fires 1 tick earlier before the comparators catch up. Yeah. Yeah, it's really really irritating, if I can English today, and I've tried to think of ways around it, but I don't think that I can update anything fast enough to keep that from happening. I think it's just something that I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm gonna have to live with. I will tell you, I mean, it's nice that I can access this, but it does suck that it's going to be limited to 1 hopper speed. So I might actually need to make that into a chest. Yeah, let's do that. It's raining gold. Well, does that matter? I mean, it's going to be neck down to 1 hopper speed anyways from this order. So I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just stay here and be indecisive. Yeah, you can shut the tick off 1 block earlier. It'd be a bigger design. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't really mind the design size of it. I mean, I just try to strive to get it as compact as possible. So I think I'll break this out here. And then, I mean, this is going to be the primary one, so this can get priority. And then the rest of these can just, like so. As long as it has gold in it. I don't want no rotten flesh. Okay, that was the broken one. The hoppers are so much better now. So much better at picking up items. It almost makes all of this redundant. That way we don't have to have kind of a catch-all. Welcome back, GG. No worries. I understand that you are busy. I suppose these, I can technically have blocks over these. So like if I wanted to do crafter or maybe a dropper, something of that sort, wouldn't be a huge deal. Busy doing your nails. Supposed to be watching the stream, not doing self-care. Totally kidding. Sounds like fun if I was into that kind of thing. Hey, Dark Knight's here. Okay, so I think this is going to be the end output here. We can go ahead and make us a stair real quick. Not that it's necessary, but do I have any leftover stairs? Let's do this. Let's grab just one of these. That way we don't plug up the inventory. That way we don't plug up the inventory, says the person that has so many different sporadic random items inside of his inventory. Okay, and then Again, bloop, just like that. And for those that don't know, whenever you shoot an item into a upside down stair, it will consistently drop the item in the exact same spot every single time, which is amazing. And also totally useless at the same time because it's down a fixed hole with nowhere else to go. So, but it does make it a little bit cleaner. So we have that, and then we're going to want to, I suppose, come over here with a sorting array. We're going to have to take this wall back one more, aren't we? As long as we're still in the chunk border, it shall be fine. And put that down there. Welcome in, John. Welcome to the stream. And these are going to be very, very low volume, so don't really have to worry about the single hopper, since we're only going to be transporting the blocks of gold through it. You know, I might actually need to kick this thing off to the side. Because I don't want to keep going this way because I'm going to run into that chunk border. And then if we go that way... I love how my sorters are crossing the chunk border. Oh well, they work just fine. I think if we go this way... well, we can add some more hopper lag. And that chunk border is... looks like it's far enough. Alright, let's go make some more hoppers. That in there, and do I want to? Probably not. Probably don't want to use up all these chests. Cue you guys into the other part of the conversation going on into my head. I think one thing that I need to do before something bad happens is just make a quick wall. Don't need those. And there's a creeper. The built creeper. Oh, interesting. I will have to go and check that out. I'm so excited that there's a redstone shop this season that I'm not running, because before it's like on season 1 I had the redstone shop, but I was like one of the only people that was like buying from it, so it just led to me constantly taking all of my own stock and not making hardly any profit off of it. Before I go down there, do I have comparators? No, I do not. Should. Do I at least have nether quartz? No nether quartz? I know that I have some. It's just a matter of where. It's always the problem with me, is finding out where my stuff is. Yeah, well, that's, I mean, it kind of led into the whole story of why I built the redstone factory for the lore. So, I mean, I have no regrets there, because that was such a fun build. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, be sure to head on over to Season 1 of Project Bedrock, because that's where I built a massive factory. It was fully automated with no crafters. A ton of fun. What am I looking for again? Brain no worky. I am looking for nether quartz. Bone blocks. If you guys spot any, let me know. The next thing that I am building after this is going to be a storage system. It is a must build at this point. You mind? Do I have any in here? No. At this point, I should just go and grab some. I don't think there's any in there. I don't think there's any in there. Oh, that's not the outside of the tunnel. I just need a little bit. There's a little bit. But it's like way up tall. Great. Welcome in, Renee. She would come in whenever I just like poked a hole inside of her nether tunnel. What is that? Why is there a blue block? What? Ooh. Oh, nope. Never mind. It's not quartz. Don't mind me, Mr. Gast. I'm just going over here to get some quartz. Yep, don't mind me. Hey, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. That will probably be enough. I don't really need a ton of it. You couldn't hit the side of a barn if you were standing in it. Well, floating in it, I guess I should say. Alright, guys. Did I make it through the hole? Where did it go? High risk, low reward. And he makes it. Good morning, Renee. I hope that your morning is going well. Oh, you've been lurking? Ooh. Not good. Means that she might have heard everything that we were talking about. Oh. Hopefully she had her volume muted. should be able to do it this way, I think, potentially. So we more or less need to sort out just two. Some pressure plates and some nuggets. And everything here is going to be hopper speed, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Always watching. You know, that makes me think that it was set inside of the, what was she, a librarian on Monsters Inc? She's like, Mike Lazowski. So we got the hopper line there. So we need to read these, which means I'm gonna need to go down more. I'm always watching. I can't do that impression. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's grab some of these here. We're gonna need one this way and that way, and that and that. Suppose I can make a little step up there. One there. We're gonna make some more of these. I might need sticks for something else. And now we make comparators. But first, we mine our nether quartz. Fortune. No, that is not what I wanted to do. What? Am I lagging out? I must be lagging out. That would happen whenever I drop my netherite pickaxe on the ground. And watch, I'm gonna log back in and it's gonna be gone. There we go. You know, you make me nervous when you do stuff like that, game. Okay, we got plenty of that. We need to figure out what else we need for comparators. I know that we're going to need some redstone torches. Then we're also going to need some stone. Do 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 do. Might be time to go and visit that store that Gigi was talking about. Instead of crafting all of these. And then once these go into here, we can just have both of these facing into each other. No. So then that's going to like double lock. We can just do something like this. Dropper. Hopper into dropper. Really don't want to have to build a big circuit for that. I also need to kind of remember where that water stream is, because that could be very bad. I guess I could build it under. Why not? Why not? I'll just make it messier than it already is. Okay, water streams there. Normally I would make this to where it's not going to be bouncing all over the place, but I think I'm just going to make it to where it works instead of working ideally. Do I want to? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We got enough of those. So I think I should. What don't I need? I don't need that piece of wood. I can pick more of that up. I do need a slime block. Or not a slime block, but a slime piece, I should say. Oh, not this again. Where did I put it? The white. Oh, they're in the nether. Man. I don't think I have any slime over there either. Now watch. Since I put that stair there, whenever I'm leaving, I'm going to splatter my face on it. I want to totally forget that it's there. We need some of the green slime. There we go. Maybe we should take a few of these. How many sticky pistons should we do? 4. Oh, didn't even grab it. And I think we're going to take the safe route out of here. Or the semi-safe route. So that's essentially what all this is it keeps it extended. That way you don't constantly have the piston going back and forth, driving you up the wall. Water's down there, so I mean, theoretically we could power that block here. Just like so. Need to put some glass here. And then ideally this needs to be kicked up and amplified. Yeah. So instead of using glass, we can just do this. I guess we can go back further. So that can come out. That really needs to go that way, but I guess we could do it this way and then have this as a block. Yes, I think that should work. Lay down our base block. Block there. That way it grades it slower. There. Apparently we got some junk inside of our hopper already. Except that's not going to work. Be 15, 14. I suppose we could do this. But that would really need to be a target block to get the full signal strength. I think I have target blocks, but I think they're in the nether, and I'm not going back to the nether, so I can live with a signal strength of 14. Wonderful. Now we just need to figure out how to get down there. Okay. That's going to be an issue. Okay, so let's let's extend this, break this, and then we can move the bottom one instead. Which should work just fine. Burn out. Okay, perfect. And it looks a little dark down there, so we can just place that there. The reason I did that is because I need to have lava here. I guess I could have put a cactus. No, I couldn't have, because I would need to put a block here, and that would have broken the cactus. So yeah, we can just do lava here, and since this block no longer moves, it's not going to be an issue. So this and then eventually we're going to have lava. Let's run up here and get some fun happy sauce. Do I still have lava? Uh-oh. don't know if I still have lava up here. I have to make a trip to the nether. Ooh, I have it inside of here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Totally fine. That's not fine. What happened with that? Hey, Cyan, are you still in chat? Is this all of your old stuff that we could never find? Was it diamond? I thought it was netherite. I have so many questions. It's not... I thought that yours was netherite. What happened? Okay. Well, if there's anybody watching that died around this area and lost their stuff, let me know. And I'll get that back to you. It could have very well been me, because I died like Scar. But, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. You dummy, you didn't even get lava. Maybe it's aliens? I don't know. I mean, aliens died over here a substantial amount also. All of our shenanigans. Cannonball! Didn't he crash over the water stream? I don't know. Get rid of the bucket. Perfect. I am no Lady Renee, but good morning anyways. Sign says, I'm thinking, what if I started craft looping on the off tick? Yeah, I'm not sure. At this point, I'm just kind of working around it anyways. I mean, it might be good to come up with something for like tutorial purposes, but... Because, I mean, if that thing stopped prematurely, then it would probably be fine. One of us. One of us. Down to Ladies Hall in the nether. I can't help where I'm at inside of the nether. Okay, so now anything that goes into here shall be burned. Beautiful. I made a glorified trash can. Now we need to... Oh, I could have used those to make blockers. Well, use, I guess, cobblestone? So we're gonna need 8. And I'm actually going to need a golden nugget, which I have that. And also a golden pressure plate. I thought I had gold over here. And just nab some out of here, I suppose. I think a golden pressure plate I can actually make without a crafting table. Yeah, score 1 for the old memory banks. So blockers, got that, and gold nugget. That. And just to make sure the system's working correctly. Oh, I need to pre-fill it. Like, why isn't anything happening? It's so broken already. Man. Kind of a lot of pressure plates just to throw away, huh? And then the rest can go into here. So we got these and these. And once that gets up to 41, it should start kicking those out. And once this gets up to 41, start kicking those out. Gotta love having so much gold that you just burn it. Just burn it. And we didn't have any of those make it into the dropper, which is really good. Awesome. Is this spawnable? This looks awfully dark. This looks like it's in need of a torch. I'm wondering, I saw in the changelog that I wanted to say that it was for Java Edition, but I'm sure it's probably going to carry over to Bedrock Edition too, where drowns are going to be able to spawn down inside of the aquifers. Actually, that might have been Bedrock Edition, but I don't know if it's going to have to be a aquifer or if it's going to be cave spawns. So we'll have to wait and see. But any which way, I do want to spawn proof that because other mobs can spawn down there as well. Not just drowned. Okay, so our filtration system is set up. So now only the gold block should go through here, right? Theoretically. And you know what? I might actually just make a false floor. How am I out of stone? This song always reminds me of Zelda. Just the tune of it. This is going to have to be activated. I'll probably activate it from like this block here. We'll have to see. See how the redstone all unfolds. Just do a little something like this. And then that redstone line or hopper line is going to be determined. I guess I could just go down this way, but wait, can I? No, I can't. Oh, well, yeah, I kind of can, but I'll just make it easier. Okay, so I can access all of the redstone. That's what I needed to see. Need another torch over here. Oop. Don't want to take no chances. Don't want no mobs. So let's bring up our reference images now. And you know what I just remembered? I've been recording that screen the whole time. Oh well. Let's open up this one. I didn't want to open it in Paint. I just want to look at it. Can't I just view it? Edit? Fine. I guess I'll look at it in Paint. Have it your way. Okay, so it's 4x4 by total. I do need to go and make some crafters, and I do have some dispensers. I am going to need some crafting tables. Are these are the droppers, right? Dispensers. Oh, don't tell me that they're in the nether again. Alright, let's take care of the crafting tables first. Actually, I have that birch down there, don't I? Yes. Kind of goes under the radar. We'll need 2 minimum. And I know that I can use other things to get a signal strength of 9. I just like the crafter because it's like toggleable. So let's go and find these dispensers. What to get rid of? Put the barrel in there. I might actually need the barrel. You know, let's for anything in here that we need. I actually got 4 crafters in this box. That in there. And then that should sort us for the time being. No, I don't want to die. Not today. Not like this. Okay. Slight overreaction there. Let's see if I can't move this away where I can still see the chat. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to need a 4x4 area set aside, and we're actually going to need like 1 block under it. We'll have to see. I should have plenty of space. I should, theoretically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can always move a hopper if I need to. So that'll be our dispensing one. This will be our reference. This one will be dispensing, so this actually needs to go. Move this. That block there. And go up and over. Oh, I see why it's not looking right. It needs to go on the other side. I could not have taken that picture at a more like sideways angle. I know that you guys can't see the picture, but it's horrible. And then we're gonna do one here, which will be a comparator here, comparator facing into this one, hopper facing into that block. Sticky piston over here with redstone dust on it. Oh, I don't have any observers. I need this, and going to also need the nether quartz. Should I have everything else? I'm just gonna do 2 of those. What do you want? Get out of here. I do not consent. I'm just waiting for me to come ripping through here and fall down that hole. Okay. So this one will be like that. This one will be like that. Go ahead and ruin the stream there for a minute, the water stream. Those are good. Well, actually, no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Because this is actually supposed to be facing up. Okay. So yeah, that'll be facing up. And then there's going to be a block here, which that should be fine to be powered with redstone. And oh no, it's not that block. It'll be this block that I'm standing on. So this one and this one will be powered with redstone. And no. Oh, rats. Welcome in, Moss. Good to see you, pal. Beautiful. Okay. So now, once that's pushed out, that should complete the clock, which should run fine. We are going to need a comparator here and here. Oh, don't tell me I'm out of comparators. Okay, good, I'm not. One there, one there. Just making a little crafter array to get around the breaking issue with these. And now we just need like 2.5 stacks. Welcome in, Terry. Good to see you. As I was just telling Moss, we're building a little crafter array to get around. Actually, we can take these get around the issue of the crafter breaking whenever they get filled all the way up. So this one needs to be toggled to 9. Which is going to be our reference. This is going to be our actual crafter. And then we can run some hoppers down through here to go bloop. Well, not into this one because that's reference, but this one. This one gets bloop. Not the other one. And bloop. I probably shouldn't have done that because it's going to start feeding it now. Well, it's working. Out of here. I got gold. Got gold in all the wrong places. That's nice. I got a little stairway now. A stairway that does absolutely no good. Okay, so let me go and make another hopper. Another couple hoppers real quick. Except no, I do have chest. Okay, good. Got everything I need. Hoppers. No, I need you. Come here. What don't I need? Oh, I forgot to put those in there, didn't I? I don't need the iron. I have so much iron is going out of my ears. Welcome in, Doug. Welcome into the stream. Okay, let's fix this being shot all over the place. Beautiful. I mean, I could probably save a hopper here, to be honest. And then just kind of go up like this. I don't think I ever have to worry about it landing up there. There. Spider eye. You don't want no stinking spider eye. Okay, apparently I'm gonna have to bring it over here. Moss, we got your candy. This is, I mean, it is fairly compact. This is actually extending because we do need to stop and put items in here. The thing is, we're gonna need this one, and then this needs to be a half stack. The thing is with these, and I can show you because I can guarantee you this one's broken. These work wonderful if you don't unload them. But as soon as you unload them, don't you love how my ladder's... No! How my ladder's set up? It's so professional. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, you can see that this is already all powered. So these work great until you unload them, and then they end up filling all the way up like this, and then they're completely broken. Like, as you can see, this has done it again. This thing is basically doing absolutely nothing. So I mean, realistically, what I need to do is like hook up a clock to this one. I have so much junk in my inventory, it's not even funny. So basically that setup that I did is made to detect whenever this is filled up, and then whenever it's filled up, then it's going to go into a empty mode, and that empty mode is going to basically get rid of all of the... Okay, we have one. They're basically going to get rid of all of it and empty that out. The downside is it does sometimes put out some pressure plates. which is less than ideal. Let's go drop these off too. Nope. Not with the ladder again. So I suppose the way that we're going to fix this problem here is just by doing some temporary stuff. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. No, I don't want any of that. I have so many hoppers. The problem is whenever I throw something, it's going to land inside of a different hopper. Oh, and it's about to break again. Can't you just work for me? I got some more garbage in here too, huh? No? Okay, you stay up here and despawn. You stay here and keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to fix that one up there too. Now this one will work normally until it breaks, and then it'll back up, and then once it backs up, then it's going to kick on this dispensing circuit and basically clear it out. I don't know if there's any... Yeah, I don't know. I think that thing just finally got emptied too. One other thing that I wanted to do was also make a lever here. That way we could bars lock this as well if we wanted to. So we should be able to lock this, which should lock that hopper. And then everything should back up in there. Hoppers. I didn't toss any hoppers. I tossed the iron, but I have so much iron that I don't even know what to do with it all, to be honest. I'll probably make like a step here, make transitioning easier. Okay. The new YouTube Play window sucks. I have not seen it. So now the only thing that I need to do at this point is put a dispensing circuit here. YouTube player window sucks. Are you talking about the like YouTube player on websites and stuff? Like the HTML embed? Oh. Had to mute. Coffee does not belong inside of the lungs. Oh. That was not the smartest thing that I'll do today. No, like what you're watching now? How are you watching it? Are you watching it on YouTube? I don't think it's anything on my end. Cuts off the hot bar. I don't believe it's on my end. Yeah, everything's lined up perfectly. Oh, it does the same thing on all long play videos. Wonder if it's a bug that they have. I agree with Terry. Unplug it and plug it back in. That'll fix it. Welcome in, Blue Fire. All right, the next thing that we need to work on is probably going to be on the nether side. Let's get some of this junk out of my inventory. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in here. Let's go and support our fellow member. And go and see what Gigi has over inside of the shopping district. I think I got some diamonds up in here. The alien left me. There's lava hole. That just scared the bejesus out of me. Whew. Okay. Elytra check. Good. Welcome in, Sunflower. Welcome to the stream. Renee, this is such a very weird spot to build a wheat farm. It's like right on the side of the cliff. I feel so bad. Because there's deep dark here. I might or might not have potentially put a warden in her base. Or potentially two. Possibly. Alright, Gigi says that there was a temporary shop over here. For redstone. There's slime. Am I missing it? Or is it this? Oh. It just didn't render in because it was all signs and barrels. Well, the barrels did. Comparators, repeaters, pistons. Okay. Let's see what kind of prices you guys. Comparators. 1 diamond per stack. Holy cow! You need to make those a lot more expensive, GG. A lot more expensive. Don't mind if I do. Repeaters, 1 diamond per stack. Hoppers, 1 diamond per stack. Observers, you are a mad woman, charging just 1 diamond per stack. Don't mind me. Not littering, totally. Ooh, she's got crafter. 1 diamond per stack. Redstone torches. Some pistons. 1 diamond for 32 pistons. You've bumped your head. And that's meant to be in a good way. And the dispensers. 1 diamond per stack. Oh. Well, I'll definitely be a repeat customer. Give her a tip. I would, but I spent all my diamonds. I'll give her a tip next time I buy. I'll typically leave a lot more, but then she gets mad at me for it. Kind of comical. The window was because of the Chrome extension. Huh, I wonder if it just doesn't play nice with Chrome, or if it's... You would think that it'd still be on YouTube side, since it was like, I guess an update thing. Imagine if she charges 9 diamond blocks for just 1 redstone contraption that you actually use more, and she gets all of her money back. And she got you. Yeah, the only problem with that is at that point I would just go and make it myself. I knew I was going to fall down this hole. Okay, so the thing is... Do I want this automatic or not? I mean, I could have this where it would power this, and then every time it would craft, then it would power this one, dropping 1 out. Might not be the worst way of going about it. But then that still leaves us with a bunch of bulk in there, so we are going to have to come up with like an automated way of doing it. You know, I could have just used that trapdoor that I threw away. Oh well. That'd just be like one more thing for me to hit while I'm flying up. And then on top of these hoppers, I could just do like a manual thing too. Or maybe I'll just keep it all manual. Because I could theoretically just place 1, 2, 3. We'd have 1, 2, 3, like there. That there. That there. And then if I power this with a lever, that should not lock that hopper underneath, right? Yeah. No, I don't want all those going. So that does work. Let's plug up our inventory. We don't pick up any of those while we go through. I'm sure the hopper minecart's already pulled it up. I'm gonna be cycling it. Yep. Already all the way up there. So I suppose since we have all blocks now, it's probably not a huge deal to have a really, really large storage silos kind of set up. But I would rather have more storage than not enough storage. And I don't have any iron. I guess I'm in here somewhere. Okay. And we're gonna need some more of our chest as well. Which one's this? Which way is this going? This way. So we do need to set up a recirculating system, but we can't recirculate the gold blocks because those need to be converted into ingots, and then once they're converted into ingots, then we can set up the conversion. You know, I kind of feel like this should go up even more. I got 2 more of these. I mean, at this point, it's more or less like, why not? And then this last one, I think since we're up so high, and just kick it off to the side, like so. I don't have any redstone torches, but I can make some. Oh no. And chest here. Chest here. None of this really has to be like double hopper speed or anything. Until we get to like... I don't even know if we'll need that whenever we get to the ingots, to be honest. I mean, you can only trade so fast with the bartering farm. Well, potentially, depending on how many piglins we put in there. Actually, instead of doing it like that, we can do it like this. Ow! Not nice. Well, I guess my hopper's down there. So that should be all the storage that we will ever hope to need to have for gold blocks. If the storage ever even gets used, to be honest. I mean, that would be 100,000 gold ingots, somewhere around there. I mean, not even counting the hoppers. You'd have 57 or 64 times 57 times 4. Oh, no, I'm not even anywhere close. But yeah, that'd give us storage for... Well, actually, no. That would give us storage for... Actually, maybe I might be close. 64 times... 57 times 4. So that'd give us storage for 14,592 blocks. Then if we times that by 9, yeah, 131,328 ingots. I don't think that we'll have to store more than that, hopefully. Yeah, I can always add more. But I think that should be good, hopefully. The server restart is about to start here in a couple minutes, and that's probably going to mark the end of the stream. Unfortunately, I do have some stuff that I have to get done IRL, but we got a ton done. We got the conversion system done, and we got a bunch of gold blocks being crafted, sent over into the nether. Now that we actually have storage for it, let's see if we actually have enough time. We probably won't. Probably won't. Might get kicked. We'll see. Go fast. Move it, horse. Ooh, redstone block. You guys ever wonder why I lost everything? That's why. Alright, we got 1 minute. You know, we're not going to wait around. Get in the hole. And build this up so we don't pick up anything going through. Hopefully that had enough time to go through. Looks like it. Hurry up, run. Oh, so yeah, that was almost 2 stacks and it handled that just fine. Blocks that I threw down. Looks like it's doing well. Now this is fed double hopper speed, so it shouldn't take long to get them up here. If we can even check this before we get booted. Oh, we got some glitch hoppers. Glitch hoppers. Oh well, we will take care of that the next time that we play. Hopefully I'll get some more time to devote to Minecraft. Sunflower says, what did we build? I am building basically a gold transfer system to where it comes out of the bartering farm, or yeah, not bartering farm, it comes out of the gold farm. And I've basically made a conversion system with the sorters and whatnot. So all of the gold swords are going to be smelted down and then turned into nuggets, and then those nuggets will recirculate back into the sorter to then be ran through a crafter, made into ingots, and then put inside of the ingot storage. Same thing happens with the nuggets that come into the farm. They get turned into ingots, and it saves some rotten flesh, gets rid of the piglin heads, and as mentioned, the swords are going to be converted. Once everything is made into ingots, ultimately, then they're going to be converted into gold blocks. And then the gold blocks are going to be sent down to the bottom of the world to be sent through the nether. And once they're sent to the nether, they are then moved all the way up into a storage system. And then that storage system's ultimately going to turn them from blocks into ultimately going to turn them from blocks into the ingots. And then the ingots will then be passed on to the piglin bordering farm to be traded. And you know, one thing that I just noticed, which is kind of cool, with the crafter, we didn't just gain the ability to make items to where they are more convenient. We also gained a lot of speed, because doing what we're doing, we're essentially moving 9 items at 2.5 or yeah, 2.5 items per second. So 1 hopper speed. So we're essentially moving 9 times the amount of items. So like if you have a system where you needed to move the items really fast, and it was a pure system where you only had like iron ingots, for example, like theoretically, if you put those into an iron block and then send them down through a hopper line, you're now sending 9 items at a time instead of just 1, if that makes sense. Which is really cool. I haven't even thought about that up until this point. So yeah, maybe that could be utilized on like a very high efficiency farm type of deal. But with that being said, thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun and we got a ton done. And hopefully next time I'll see you next week, Tuesday, 10 a.m. EST. I'll see you guys then. Have a great day and a great rest of the week, guys. Bye.